Hi everyone, hope you're okay and well today. I just had a conversation with somebody and it reminded me of something that happened to me. We were talking about drinking Coke, soda, pop, whatever you want to call it. I just don't drink fizzy drinks. I haven't done for years and years and years. I remember that it must be about 20 years ago, I used to get terrible indigestion, like really painful. And then I would be in a vicious circle of taking, like those peptides and all the ones that kind of cure it at the time, but aren't helping. And I couldn't really figure out what was actually wrong with me. And the only thing that I think after drinking some Coke or Diet Coke, I would, get terrible indigestion, like literally straight away. And I used to drink Diet Coke. I drank Coke all my life until I switched from drinking normal Coke to Diet Coke, mainly because of my teeth, really, because it's really unhealthy for your teeth. All that sugar and calories. And so I switched to diet thinking that would be healthier and better, less calories and better for me. As it turns out now, we now know that it's got aspartame in, which is actually poison to us, to our internal digestive system. It is full of chemicals. It's all proven, this is a fact now. It's so shocking that they even sell it. And actually, aspartame is in, if you look at it, it's in all the kids' fruit shoots and all the kids' drinks, big time. And it really, really messes with everything. In fact, it's even proven it's like real serious, cancers. It's carcinogenic. It messes with your brain. All sorts of hideous, horrible things. Anyway, I remember when I used to have it, and I used to drink sort of 1 or 2 cans a day, something like that, just to give me energy. And I remember thinking, it must be that, because then I keep getting really bad indigestion. And so I remember cutting that out, and then I was having probiotics, prebiotics and probiotics to kind of, and I never ever suffered again. Because what it does is it actually, all these chemicals and the carbonate, and it actually just messes with your gut health. And all the enzymes inside, they're in there, the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, it's all in there doing a certain job. And it's at the right levels set for your body. And then you come along and you drink something like carbonated drinks. I mean, I know there's a million things that are, worse, like would be alcohol, but I was really surprised this lady told me that she drank 5 cans a day, and I was like, oh my God. And I was trying to keep really positive, but inside I was thinking to myself, my God, your gut health must be hideous, it must be terrible. And it made me think, like, is she someone that's poorly a lot? Because that can happen. If you're someone who's poorly a lot, the things that we put our body through, it's a gut health and that's why I recommend in the food that we're having digestive enzymes just to help our body digest, get back to the right balances it should be at. I never, like hardly ever drink fizzy drinks. Definitely not diet, because of all the actual chemicals. If you read the chemicals, if you read the back what it says, and it's all this fake sugar, the chemicals are so bad. They're really, really bad for your mental health. It causes Alzheimer's. They've even proven to cause Alzheimer's. It can be one of those components. And it messes with your insides, your gut health. I am really, really healthy. But I didn't used to be, so I've had to learn a lot of things. And definitely learned a long time ago that soda, pop, whatever you want it, don't even get me started on things like Red Bull and things like that. I mean, they're so toxic for you. But yeah, I don't drink sodas, and this lady asked me if I did, and I don't drink any of them at all. It just messes with like my gut health, and that is super important for me. And all the aspartame is this is another one. I know this sounds really superficial, but it's a chemical that causes aging as well. It degenerates the cells, your own body cells, and so that can accelerate your aging process. And I tell you what, I don't want to look really old, and so I avoid stuff like that, all those kind of chemicals, because I want to stay as young and as healthy looking and feeling and physically being the best I can be for as long as possible. So anyway, yeah, so if put in the comments then whether you still drink fizzy drinks or what you drink. Or one thing that came up, we were talking about coffee. One of my friends was talking about coffee, and yes, I still drink black coffee. I only allow myself a few cups a day, because otherwise you can get those crashes, you can get those highs and then these crashes again. And it's much better to kind of have some other products that aren't full of the caffeine, because also if you want to train well, eat well, you want to sleep well, and that's super important. We were talking about some really nice. I posted a picture of one earlier. Some really nice turmeric, caffeine, vegan, organic coffee. No caffeine in it. If you like the taste of coffee, I use a lot of this matcha. It's like a green tea, and it's vegan, it's organic. So I have that because it gives me better energy through the day rather than having those highs and lows that a coffee gives you. And also, like I said the other day, I'm always supping my BCAAs all day long, because it tastes nice. It tastes like juice actually, and then I'm getting my amino acids in there, which is really good for helping me build muscle, which is always the goal. So yeah, so don't be drinking that fizzy pop, okay? It's super important that you look after your gut health, and also, like, it's got those aging properties in it, and no one wants to look old. So if you've watched this, if you still drinking soda, comment below. What are your thoughts? What's your go-to drink that you like? Put a comment in there. If you've watched this live, put live in, or if you've watched on the replay, do #replay. And I would love to hear from you. I had a beautiful message yesterday. Lady sending me a message saying that how I'd explained macros. It's the first time she understood what it actually meant. And I thought, oh, that was really lovely, really encouraging and really supportive that it actually sunk in, because I'd explained it really simply. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Oh, hi Layla, how you doing? Have a wonderful day everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.